Hi everybody, it's Our Lady of Vibes Tarot back with another vibe. You already know what it is. We're going to do a collective daily tarot reading for everyone, and we'll get a few messages out for today. Okay, let's start. Let's do it fast. I hope that you guys are blessed and unstressed, boo, and I hope also that you've followed me on TikTok, like, subscribe, and share to YouTube. So that's cool. Help me help you, help me help you. Let's do this fast, guys. Here's a daily tarot reading for everyone. Hi, collective. All right, so we're going to pull a couple of cards. It'll be like three cards per little question. So here we go. We're going to do what for this week. What will guide you? What will you experience? And what you will learn. That's the first three cards. And then we'll pull some other cards for like, what's the theme of the day? What lies beneath? What's the advice? We'll pick work, family, love. You can just skip through to pick to the part you really want to get to. And I might throw something else in there like, today's feelings, today's health, today's thoughts, something like that. Okay, so let's start with what will guide me and what will you experience and what will you learn, collective. And this is a timeless tarot reading, okay, guys? All right, here we go. What will guide you? What will guide collective today? All right, what will guide you is not wanting to have to leave something behind. That's what's going to guide you. Maybe it's not necessary either. Sometimes this is like necessary and leaving something behind, but this is like, I have to make sure that something's not left behind. So be wary of leaving something behind that's going to mess up your day, okay? Like, I don't know what it is. It could be something you needed. I'm feeling like food. I don't know why. I feel like food is left behind and someone's hungry, or you had to bring a meal and you didn't. That's one thing. Okay, but it's also what will guide you is the strength of making sure like, no, nothing is left behind. And I have to, it's sometimes it's like moving forward to a new thing. But I think what will guide you is knowing that maybe there's no one there to protect you while you're moving forward, to whatever it is. Or like, I have to stay where I'm at, and I have to do it by myself, perhaps, or I left something behind. I feel like leaving something behind. It could just, it's a daily tarot. So it could be simply as like, you had to go, you can't go back to get it. That's what I'm trying to say. There's something you can't go back to get. All right, that's it. Okay, so now, and I feel like maybe that's even keys, like on your way to work or something. You're like, I forgot this. All right, so what will you experience? Bam. There's going to be a cut. Hold on, and let's pull another one. And what must you learn? Because I'm going to read it as a story too. To work, be a little more focused. So what you experience is the truth of the matter. I feel like, oh, I've done this before, and you're kind of you whatever you left behind, you've done it before, basically, and you're like, oh man, you kind of realize like, geez, But also someone with this what we will experience is that someone comes through and tells you like, yo, you did this again. Maybe this involves work. Like someone comes through and it kind of like shines a light on what you've done. And it's the beginning of like, oh man, I'm going to probably be more aware of what I'm doing. So the Eight of Pentacles is like, what you must learn is to probably just work on what you're supposed to be doing. Focus, more attention, all right? That's a theme. That's what we're pulling for these cards, okay? I think you leave something behind you're not supposed to leave behind. And you get told about it, or you tell yourself about like, oh, why do I always do this? But I feel like, but also maybe someone comes through and cuts through it and helps you also get through to work. Like, you're like, I gotta do this. But it makes you like frazzled. It's like, I don't want to do this again because I keep forgetting. So this is something you probably do this a lot. You know what I mean? Even if it's just with this particular project you're working on at work or at school or whatever, it's like you got to focus more on what you're working on and stop being distracted. Whatever distracts you in the morning, or I think something distracts you, you got to pay attention. All right. And someone tells you about it, or maybe someone finally comes through, but it's like they're tired. Maybe someone's like always tired of coming through. Okay. It's like a come through with a stab in the back, which you don't realize. It's like, okay, like maybe they talk about you behind your back when they keep coming through for you. You got to stop doing that, depending on that at work or wherever you go. All right, here we go. That's one of these themes. Bam. Here, maybe that didn't, here, let's do another one. Pull some more. The theme of the day, what lies beneath, and advice, okay? This is timeless reading, guys. Theme of the day. What lies beneath advice? Theme of the day. Jesus. What lies beneath? Okay. Advice. Something fell out. Let's see. Let's see. Justice came out, but I'm not going to pick it, so see how that adds up for you. Maybe you're fighting for something and it works in your way. Let's figure it out. Advice. Queen of Cups, yeah. Okay, then it's upright. I'm feeling upright from it. Okay, and it's facing. All right, let's see. So this Three of Pentacles. So what is the theme of the day is like, yeah, someone's going to be fighting. Like I said, are you fighting something for real? It's like you're fighting more than you need to fight. Okay, so this is a bad collaboration. What lies beneath the fight is that there's some type of like issue. Why is this always some type of work thing? What are you working on? Like, what is this? Okay, some type of issue with your money even. You're trying to work on your money. You're fighting people for your money. Work? I don't know, but I feel like what you need, the advice is to be totally in control of what's going on, okay? Totally headstrong and control. I feel like if there's people working with you, okay, what lies beneath is that they are the source of this issue. So if you're aware that there's something wrong that you had to fight or someone said something, it was the people you were working with said something, okay? That's what I'm thinking. You have to do this high, like just be aware, fly above it is what I kind of think of, you know what I mean? It might affect you emotionally in some way, but because she's facing the BS that she had to go through and fight. So what I'm trying to say is like, kind of like be aware of your emotions and be aware of who's doing this. It may not be your fault. Okay. That's why you're always fighting or doing extra work or something. It just may not be your fault. Someone behind the scenes, this bad collaboration. And I don't know if they're trying to, the advice is to like, maybe you do say something. I don't know if you should say something. Maybe you do say something, but when you do say something about these people, when you finally step off to this land, see their land, and then you're like, you know what, let me chill, put this down. I'm gonna be, I think you have to relax. There's a time where you stop and you relax, you sit down and you reflect, and you're like, I gotta say something. Whatever you have to say, make sure you write it down. Make sure you present it right to properly. It feels like it's not being presented right, and their side of the story is not adding up. But your side, if you write it down, it will add up. It makes more sense. So if there's some fight, approach it easily. See how this person's in black and brown, and this is a totally if you had to deal with these people in some type of way where it was just a little more meaner, whoever you had to complain to or talk to, don't do it meanly, okay? Have some composure, okay? You're seen in a better light than these people, I think, okay? So that's what you, there you go. that's the advice. Okay, so let me pull a clarifier on really quickly. Oops, I dropped all this. Let me pull a clarifier on the Three of Pentacles. Boom. Let's see. Five of Cups. It's something that you didn't walk away from. You need to walk away from it. Don't argue. I think that's what it is, okay? Five of Cups. Yeah, it's something that you know what I mean? It's what it's trying to say is don't feel bad over the spilled cups too. So I think what happens is I think you don't feel bad over the spilled cups. Because what lies beneath is like something, maybe they want you to feel some type of way, but I don't know. Maybe also you shouldn't, you know what I mean? Don't let this go, be like, oh, I need to walk away. Don't let this, you need to actually address what's going on to someone and do it calmly. And this water here, it's smooth, maybe you need to, it's like he's going to a smooth direction here. It's like he's leaving, but it's like the water is a lake flowing. There's even a bridge or aqueduct, whatever, that it's under. It's like, don't do that. Don't let this be water under the bridge. And when you do approach it, make sure you have everything, how it made you feel, what's going on, and be direct when you say it. That's it. Okay. And also, but not direct in a way be direct in a way, like I said, present it nicely. All right. However, I think you have to talk to somebody about some BS. All right. Here, that's it. Now let's pull another theme for today, just in case that didn't work out.